Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we are fighting the invasion some more. Like that was going to be over, you know, in a couple episodes. It was always going to take a while. Speaking of taking a while, I've decided I'm not going to bother fighting this battle, because in order to really make any gains at all, we're going to have to just sort of cower right in the back of our settlement, and just sort of expect the flying units to show up as and when they spawn into the map, and then just a single file of infantry and cavalry and whatever else that just happens to get into the city. Eventually, it's just going to be this huge single file of stuff that'll slowly wear us down over the span of maybe 2 hours of fighting. It's going to be really boring, so I'm just going to say, screw it. Our legendary lords, or our elect counts, or Bertie aren't involved. Not any point in fighting it. But, what do you look at that? We tickled them a bit. Perfect. And other Shadow Legions getting involved. Bellicor, you twungus. Wow, he actually lost an ungodly amount of units. That's amazing. Wow, you suck, Bellicor. And yeah, he's burnt it down. Honestly, I should have done that. I should have just burnt it down and called it a day, because trying to protect this area it was never going to work. Non-aggression pact. I think that's going to upset our other allies, so I'm just going to say no, with the understanding that they actually hate me still plenty. They still plenty hate me, because I'm at war with... Well, I'm allied with everyone that we're at war with still. Whatever. Fine. Fine. I don't care. If they declare war on me again, that's fine. But I'm not going to upset my actual allies over it, you know? Mission has attacked again. Is this going to finally finish you off? No, they're still going. Confederation has been offered. Once again, I can't scroll to go and look at the situation. But we only have 4 Imperial Authority. And with us having to have retreated, our electors are going to be losing a lot of territory, and that is going to really screw over our authority until we can swing back in and retake all those places. So I'm going to assert independence so we can keep our authority high. And honestly, Stirland being in the way of those vampire counts is kind of fine for me. I'm good with that. So great strides have been made in the relationship with the state of Stirland of late, but there's a bunch of vampires coming, and so they really could do with some oversight, because they're way out of their depth. Even though they thought that they were in charge of Sylvania all this time, they realised that was dumb. So, you know, you assert independence, right? No, you made your bed. You said, oh, I'm in charge of Sylvania. It's my land, actually. Well, this is what happens, okay? This is what happens when you don't look after your back garden. Vampires show up. It's a gardening thing. A lot of vampires in gardening. So archers, let loose your arrows, strike them down before they reach our line. We've got Shrieking Blade. I quite like the Shrieking Blade. You know, causing fear and terror. It's a nice thing for, you know, just sort of like heroes and things to have that aren't going to be... I mean, something like a witch hunter being given that to be able to cause terror is really nice. Also, there's an added bonus that a lot of people, I don't think, focus on when it comes to causing fear and terror. It makes you immune to fear and terror. You can't be affected by fear if you cause it, and the same with terror. So as soon as you are a terror-causing unit, you're immune to psychology, essentially. Anyway, this blade was stolen from a tomb banshee while she sang a haunting nursery tale to a forgotten child. Now the blade sings too, and shrieks when it strikes a foe. Skilled labourers and craftsmen are an important part of the Empire's economy. True. Ferrymen make their living moving people and goods across the Empire's rivers. Twice, apparently. And a valet. I'm not going to rekindle the valet versus valet discussion. You'll just have to see my legacy videos for that. Responsible for the grooming, wardrobe, and presentation of their charges, a valet is indispensable for the style-conscious noble. And a scribe as well. We're getting so many just random followers have shown up. It's probably all people fleeing the oncoming tide of death. So some scribes tire of reading about the adventures of others and resolve to have some of their own. And we lost Aberheim. Disaster! We have lost Aberheim to Fritz Gregorovich of Sylvania. And Kiron, has lost its outpost in Aberheim, of course. Of course they did. And of course we lost Wrecker's Point, which I'm fine with. These guys are jerks, but that's to be expected. Arnau actually has an okay garrison, which I will try and maintain. I'm also going to make sure I get some Reichsguard in there and some more money, because I've committed now. If that doesn't get built, it means that all this stuff hasn't got built. I'm committed, okay? If I have faith that these things will be built in time, then I have faith that this will too. And yes, I have been putting Reichsguard all over the place, but the Reichsguard are the best bastion against these foes, okay? We're sending them from our Reichscastle, or whatever it's called, Castle Reichsguard, and yeah, they're going everywhere to hold down the Empire. It's important stuff. Also, didn't I tell you to attack this guy like a week ago? Did you just never get round to it? Very disappointing. Okay, so what have we got down here? So, we have 1 million enemies, of course. That's what we're waiting for. Lewin is still hanging out over here and is at war with these folks. Oh, he's not at war with Mousillon. Even though Mousillon is literally Bretonnia's vampire counts, you know? That's wild that he's somehow not at war with them. But, okay, sure, you do you. Found an ambusher. Okay, so, you guys leveled up a ton. What have you got for me? What have you got for me? I mean, Indomitable seems a bit pointless. More armor and more health? I mean, more health means more healing, you know? So screw it, Scarred Veteran. And for Nerd Koch, let's get him... could get more health for him as well. Could stimulate growth. Could stimulate growth. He is playing defensively right now. So we may as well try and benefit from that. Let's finally upgrade Enfeebling Foe. Boost income would be nice, but we're not going to be in income-generating territories all that much. So, Emperor, what have you got for me? Lightning Strike, up 1 more level. We get it up 1 more level, and we can actually perform a Lightning Strike. Okay, you can stimulate growth too, huh? Oleg von Blüten. Or should I get him some other things? I'd quite like him to maybe have more health or more armor. Righteous Fury is nice, actually. Let's give him Righteous Fury. These top ones, they're always pretty good in terms of sort of cost effectiveness, you know? Like 1 skill point for like a fairly good bonus. Alright, let's get Scavenge. And for Bernard van Hasselt, let's get him, you know, the other Van Hasselt brother. Okay, we're not quite immortal yet with him, which is a shame. What level are you at? 17. We're getting there. We'll have a Griffin at 22. We are getting there. Could go Amber Spear. Yeah, let's get Amber Spear better. I mean, on a Pegasus now, we can get in some good positions to actually blast people with that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And Aldebrand Dudenhof is about to get a very, very tasty army. I love the 3 Zargard here. I think that's really fun. At some point, we will have to return the favour and come up here and help Tsarina Catherine fight off chaos, because they are unrelenting. They really are. Merciless bunch. Also, that's weird. Should this be like a spike with like kind of chaosy looking arches there? That's very strange. But sure, you do you, I guess. Alright. I don't know, it doesn't quite look right to me. So, we need to start attacking things, huh? That's scary. That's scary, we need to start attacking things. So, these two in the front line, one of them has taken massive casualties. If we wait a turn, that'll be undone. This guy is going to be tired. They're all going to be tired, which means they're more likely to break sooner. And Montfort does not have a good garrison to begin with. So I think between Boris, with his amazing contingent of Wood Elves, so cool, and the Outrider contingent as well, heck of a cavalry contingent this. Also a bit of Rights Guard, which we could pretend are Knights Panther or Knights the White Wolf, of course, but perhaps they're just on loan, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think we're going to have Karl Franz lead the way. We have him lead because most of this army can get into the fight quite quickly. So, yeah, Boris, stand over here, would you? Thanks, babe. It's nice having Boris and Franz getting on. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I attack first. I mean, this one actually isn't a bad idea, because it means by the time I get reinforcements, I would have probably taken out this army. In fact, it's a gamble, but I could just aim for this army, because there will be a delay to when reinforcements arrive, thanks to lightning strike. And with that in mind, I might be able to wipe that out and just end the battle there, and then jump into a fresh new battle. With lightning strike fully maxed out, so I can use lightning strike properly and just take them on one at a time. In which case, we win. We win the universe. Which means we get to keep it. This should work great. Probably, maybe. We might end up all dead. We'll see. If we can't kill this guy, all of this might be a problem. It could be. There's some scary stuff here. But this is going to be a fun battle, I reckon. Let's do it. Okay, so, this lot are going to charge right in. What's really fun is we'll be pushing into here. We'll try and take these guys out. And then as Boris comes in, he's going to push up this way and harass these oncoming folks. Because I think we'll be able to get some really good hits on a bunch of these units with the Outriders before they can join the main fight. Because generally, when you have reinforcements coming, they try and get to, like, the designated area where the battle is going to be, you know? So we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's just simply charge him in. Alright, we're going to charge him right in. We've also got our Amber Wizard, who is also going to charge in. This guy looks a bit like a goblin. Have you noticed that? His portrait makes him look a bit like a goblin. Got little pointy ears out the sides. Also, how long before these guys come in? It's going to be a minute. It's still pretty quick, honestly. Worryingly fast. Alright, go kill them, please. Alright, just absolutely slap that man silly, okay? And Wiston's wild form on Franz, so you can slap him even sillier. Okay, I want the silliest of slapping. Okay, Cryptor is next. Thank you. Now, where are you? Come on, let's get you out, yeah? Let's get you out there. All the buffs, please. And the Soulfire should do well. Alright, he's jumping in to go handle him. Perfect. Okay, start shooting him, please. You guys are doing absolutely fine. Let's pull you into the back of them. Yeah, his hex rates are going to be suffering. Oof, Graveguard are on the way, though. Alright, let's try and handle those Blood Knights now. Let's just try and pull out our cavalry completely. This is a problem. Not a fan of that. Let's get Karl Franz over here. Where's my wizard? There he is, completely surrounded. Hooray! Only spearmen, so I guess it's not the end of the world. Nice cast, can't cast that on anything. Reinforcements are all coming, which is scary. But that's okay. Run our way in. Okay, that's all going well. Where are my two handgunners? There we go. Let's pull these guys back. Oh, yeah, they got another lord up there. Let's make sure he gets killed. This is all very scary. But we are on our way. Let's have them. Okay, going for the Blood Knights there, which is a little scary. It's a little scary. Yeah, that's a problem. I thought he'd get caught out, but that's fine. Absolutely fine by me. Where's Enfeebling Foe? Here it is. Oh, they're going to be dead in like a second anyway. Right, let's go for him next. Boris, I need you guys grouped. Oh, hey, Nutcock. Alright, you need to head over there. Blood Knights do outperform us a little bit here. They really do. Alright, you're having fun, but you should probably be somewhere more useful than that. Alright, go. No, him, please. Thank you. You guys doing great. And, oh.
Swordsman,
And let's line you guys up. This is all a little intimidating. Yeah, our right guard are struggling here, that's for sure. This is all a bit of a struggle too. Oof. Yeah, that's a problem. It's a problem. But, taking out small lords, let's get stuck in. Oh, he's doing great. Soulfire, pull the handgunners back again. Alright. Doing well. Sort of, mostly. Okay, I'm looking for a spot to use Penumbral Pendulum or, well, anything in, really. Okay, Spellcaster's back. Let's pull him back. Okay, marvellous. Maybe you guys should go kill things. You know? Because you can. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you guys should just make a line here. Let's pull you up too. Alright, Boris and Karl are both stuck in, which is great. Great news. Oof, you're struggling a bit. This is a little bit of a struggle too. Okay, this is where we're dropping it. Now where are you? Here you are. Alright, I need to get our lords in the sky again. One of them's already there, which is perfect. Use Enfeebling Foe on him while he can. Good. Now all of you lot, start shooting that Terrorgeist. Don't think they're going to last. Alright, Boris. Level him up a bit, please. Well, level him up, stat him up a bit. Alright, free company, need to move back. You are going to buff everybody. Okay, this is far too much of a blob. Let's pull these halberdiers around a bit. You know, before they all get killed like that guy just tried to do. I reckon we got this, though. I reckon we got this. Okay, let's jump down here. They might try and chase us. I am fine with that. Alright. Let's handle these guys. There goes that Terrorgeist. You're still having fun. Alright, let's hit him now. Okay, and the Outriders, I want to get rid of that Vargulf, because Vargulfs are a pain in the Johnson. Swordsman! Okay, don't like these Khan rates, but I've got some magic damage in here. Should help. Now, where are my wizards? Wizards! Here, boys. Here's one. I found one. I found one. They're okay. Alright, let's just crack this flank open. There's a constant stream of enemies coming. Yeah, there's a constant stream. Alright, let's get some of your health back. Karl? You guys are all doing great. You guys doing great. You're doing great. Everyone's doing great. Bun on the bun. Alright, let's try and blast these guys, shall we? Oh, they're trying to run away. Rude. Now, where are all of my... There we are. Oh, hello. There's Graveguard over here. That won't do. Alright, start running that way. Outriders, they're getting wrecked. That's so sad. Poor Outriders. Alright, you guys go handle them. Oh my word, there's still a lot coming. Alright, infantry. Let's spread you out. Can barely see in here. There's the Zintless Rights Guard. Let's pull you back. You guys, yeah, please do take positions. This is becoming untenable. This is untenable. But I think that's a good thing. Because we can start blasting it with spells. Some bats on their way, which is a bit boring. Let's go for those Blood Knights. Okay, there he is. Okay, suddenly there's nothing to blast. I mean, there is, but like, not a lot. Alright, time for you guys to charge in. Looks like all this got settled. So, let's get our elves over here, please. Okay, let's get all of you lot lined up a little bit smarter. Those are handgunners, annoyingly. Alright, you need to charge them. Let's handle those guys, yeah? Alright, go for that Vargulf. They're always going to be a pain. And start trying to kill some of this infantry, please. Please. Okay, they're almost dealt with. Go for that Vargulf with your anti-large. Alright, Boris is in here, having a good old time. You're in here, having also a grand old time. Buff everybody, please. Okay, you need to line up over there, please. So, you guys need to pull up and around. So, our elves are doing things. Not a lot, but something, I'd wager. Ooh, is that Nud? Ooh, buddy. Yeah, you really need to get out of there. I don't know how we're going to get him out of this. Not a clue. Not a clue how we get him out there. Alright, blast them all, please. Yeah, we may lose him. He is immortal, though, so we will be back, but it would be nice to keep him, you know. Nice to be able to keep him a little longer. Alright, we start shooting those Blood Knights. Now, what's going on over here? Of course, these guys are being a pain. Of course they are. Alright, let's pull you guys back. Another... Ooh, yeah, another one of these, please. Start blasting whatever you can. And, oh my word, our warrior priests are getting work done, seriously. Alright, running low on magic now. Alright, let's get them with that anti-large, please. Yeah, you're running low on ammo. Good problem. And it looks like we're about to win from army losses. Well played, boys. Well played. Oh wait, that's the enemy lord. Nud survived. Nud survived. Ah, nice. Well played, buddy. Well played. Alright, I think everyone survived. I think everybody survived. Big, big damage, though. We've suffered mightily. But that's okay. That's okay. But such a ridiculous... I mean, just trying to manage this is completely ridiculous. It's why, with years upon years upon years of total war, it's always been a stack of 20 as a full stack, you know? That's always been like, this is like a normal amount to have an army with. Any more than that, and you may as well just make each individual unit bigger, you know? Because it just becomes silly. It becomes so much faffing about with things that it's often just too much. But this, I think we were able to hold most of our line, you know, together fairly well. I'm pretty happy with the performance here. Everyone did a good job. You can see them all jumping for joy. Yippee, we won! Yippee! So I'm sold. This is actually a little bit heartbreaking. We lost the great swordsmen that we had at the very start of the game. Those were the OG great swordsmen. They got wiped out. They fought to the last to help fight off the forces of the undead. So, you know, mad respect there. We also got 12 grand, ludicrous amount of experience, and I'm going to not pardon them because we're going to pretend that means something else. Most of what we killed, though, seem to have come back from the dead, which is incredibly frustrating, but at least Walla Geldrich is entirely wiped out. But yeah, so many of these came back from the dead. So annoying. Alright, well, pardon them, but not really. I just pretend that button doesn't mean that anymore, because with the Empire, it just doesn't change depending on what you're attacking. More than it, you know, just... It doesn't. It does in few cases, but, like, none that make any sense. Well, they do make sense, but, like, you know, most of them just have the same broad sweeps, buttons to press, and just don't apply to most factions you play as. That's one thing I'd love to see them sort of tidy up over time for factions. It does get tougher, though. The more factions are added, the more, you know, little interactions you've got to sort of fix. But it would be nice, because having to pardon captives when there's... Like, what are you going to do? Say, oh, don't worry, Mr. Skeleton, off you go. is Mr. Skeleton, you know, is Mrs. Skeleton back home going to send me some money for your release? Yeah, probably not. It's absolutely dumb. And yeah, you could argue, oh, you're letting the necromancers go, but no, you wouldn't. You would execute them on sight. There's no pardoning a necromancer. You know, they're a blight on the world and you kill them immediately. That's what is law-friendly for the Empire. Unless you want to have a witch hunter come to your house and say, why the hell did you let a necromancer go? Like, no, it just doesn't happen. So, you know, it would be nice to have different buttons there. But anyway, Hedge Wizard. We have a Hedge Wizard. And a Steel Standard. Speed plus 20% is very nice, actually. The arcane sigils woven into the fabric of the banner blaze brightly in the presence of metal, altering heavy, cumbersome armour, making it as light as a feather. And a Dragonbane gem for that fire resistance. Very, very nice. We should give all of those to this army, so we can make the best use of our Iron Drakes. That would be very fun. Avoid any friendly fire. Okay. Although they did change how friendly fire works. So I honestly can't say one way or the other whether we actually need to adopt that. Or not. I have no idea. Oh, should we go Logistician? Put down Upkeep, but I don't think I care about that. Let's go Logistician, then Headhunter. That will lower Upkeep, as well as put up local recruitment capacity, put up recruit rank, and campaign movement range will go up as well. Lovely. Oh, Karl, you beaut. Although you're very, 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 very hurt. Now, I don't know, because there's not an option to attack these guys and then replenish. There's no replenishment option for winning fights here. So that is going to slow us down. It's not like I could do a fight, win it, with only losing a handful of men and then regain them immediately. We don't get that chance fighting the undead, which is one reason why this is actually a very troublesome invasion that we're having to deal with. But we do have... yeah, you know what? I'm going to fall back. Okay, I'm going to fall back with Karl. Can you not fall back? Oh my god, we're within the area of influence, so we have no choice but to attack. Oh, that's so frustrating. What a pain that is. Yes, my lord. Okay, let's... God, you're so injured. Oh, well, actually what I can do is I can attack and then retreat. And that'll do it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack, and then I'm going to break the siege. And now I'm outside of the area of influence. That did waste some movement speed, though. Although, we have loads left over. We barely moved, so now I can move here. I'm happy for Boris to hold this. I reckon he probably can, though he might get attacked by multiple stacks, which is a problem. And they're all replenishing. I can't believe how many units these guys were able to escape with when we defeated them. I mean, seriously. This guy showed up second, and 17 of his 20 stack just went, oh, you know what? Actually, we're fine. Oh, so frustrating. But now we're good. Let's go with something. What shall I get for you? Missile resist is probably a good idea. And speed of horse, so our Empire Knights and things can be better. I mean, you know, not actually Empire Knights, but just our Knights can be better. I think that's probably a nice idea. Although we could upgrade some artillery, start getting him some. Great swords and demis. Yeah, speed of horse. Let's go speed of horse. Now Nerdcock. Let's get, once again, stimulate growth. And for Voldemar Aglim, let's get... Can get scouting. Actually, enfeebling foe. Let's max that out. Sure. Oh, level up twice. Lovely. Everyone else leveled up once. Opera's Mind Razor as well. Good. And, oh, and you guys all need to level up as well, because everybody does a million times. Gutter Fighter, why not? Good. Oleg, let's get him stimulate growth, completely pointless. Sorry. Yes, that was. I got those two mixed up. Fervor, fine. And for Bernard von Hasselt, 1 turn away from immortality. 1 turn, 1 battle. Which could be 1 turn. Okay, good. Now. Wait, what? Are you... Oh, that's where the border is. That's weird, I thought that was the border. Okay, well, yeah, we're good. More great swords. Also, I'm going to get rid of these swordsmen. And I'm going to get some more halberds for our front line as well. So I've got 3 halberds. Actually, I think the 3 great swordsmen is fine. I think we just want a solid line of halberds. I should get rid of some of these guys now, finally. And replace them with something. I mean, another unit. I mean, a great cannon would be nice. Tell you what, let's combine you two. Alright, we'll have basically full health again soon. And go get some bordermen. No, let's get him a fun new toy. Warlord of Gryphites, I think, are a great accompaniment for Karl Franz's army, and it will really help us to have that armor piercing, as well as the anti-large. Because these guys, great damage, you know. They're really good with that anti-large and everything, but to fight things like Blood Knights that are heavily armoured, I could really do with some armor piercing. Anti-large. The Royal Dwarf Gryphites are great at that. They're also incredibly hard to take down anyway. They're very tanky. Let's go with that. You leveled up again, and I just didn't even notice. Boost income. Let's do that. Good. Now, Old Dwarf. Yeah, let's go to the Cathedral of Sigmar. Just for flavour, you know? Okay, so that's all good. Hopefully. I mean, it's 3 turns, and there's so much stuff looming around here. Although, I do have Aldebrand Ludenhof, who can head up that way soon. I'm not sure this stuff is going to break through here. They seem keen to attack in this direction now. And Fort Bergvalles is actually looking quite good. With Lewin here as well, you know? Yeah, I just don't see them getting through here. So, yeah, we only defend this. I think Boris has got it. I'm a little concerned they're going to attack him this turn. But if they don't actually commit to the attack, if they just put us under siege, then Karl Franz can run in with Lightning Strike and take 1 out at a time. Hopefully. Hopefully. It depends if this is going to perform well. I do want to replace more units, but not yet. Not yet. So I also need to work out what Gelt is doing. So Gelt is in pretty fine shape. Not perfect shape, but pretty damn fine shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here. Okay, I'm going to move over here. And I think I'm going to stay in camp stance there. You know, that's not actually giving us much in the way of replenishment at all, is it? Alright, you know what? Because that isn't making any difference, I'm going to sit here in ambush stance. If I happen to ambush, that will be a brilliant victory. We'll be able to take them out in no time. And if they don't ambush, then at least we get a bit more replenishment and we can hopefully attack that next turn. A bit worried about 2 of these guys loitering, so ideally we get an ambush, then they move up 1 guy to babysit Aberheim. We can take that guy out and there'll just be 1 army left behind. Oh, and there's another one there. Even so, it looks like the dwarfs are able to hold that area. Grom Peak is back with the red-eye greenskins. That's very surprising. Okay, fine. But no, things are going really well here. Somehow, Sylvania has been the least problematic. We've really just dealt with it with just Balthazar. We have lost a city, granted, but it's not a city that I was precious about. Some mad person just gave it to me. So that's fine. Let's go Scarred Veteran. God, all the level ups. Alright, so I think... Okay, we have more to upgrade, don't we? Sure do. We sure do. Garrison building. Anything else? That'll do us. That's us. We're done now. Really worried about what's going on up here. This is going to be a huge problem. Azazel is scary. Looks like Norden is going to drop. Wolfenberg is holding, but doesn't have a great garrison. The north is definitely going to be a problem once we finally deal with the vampires. But once we finally deal with the vampires, technically that'll be the end of the campaign. But I did say I did want to unite the Empire and deal with the endgame event. So we'll probably carry on until we take Sylvania and you know, unite all this under the Empire's banner again. We'll see. We'll see how we go.
All you survey are loyal to me, so I advise caution with your next words.
Let's see. Military access for Khalida. Sure. Feel free. Come visit. Again, this guy, he just... Is that finally the end of Mousillon? Found an ambusher. Cheeky. Ambushing all the way down here. Very cheeky. An incantation has been incanted. That's good. Cetra is here, though. With stacks upon stacks, it looks like they did fight them off Khemri. That is really cool. That is really cool. So it does look like... it does actually look like Cetra might stop Manny. Manny does seem to be on his way north, though. So hopefully we'll have to deal with Manny. Is he not even on a zombie dragon yet? What? He's only on level 13. What have you been doing? Oh, is it because he got wiped out? Yeah, I think he got wiped out before he could do anything about it. So never mind. Unlucky Manny. Okay, so he's dead. Which means Musion has been destroyed. Which means we should just be able to take that. Bertie is ready. Good job, Bertie. I'm proud of you, mate. Proud of you. So, Aldebrand Ludenhof. Yeah, let's have him go up this way, shall we? I know, I was going to have him go this way, but actually I think Ludenhof could protect the north. He is a northerner, you know? He is a northerner. So I may have him go do that. And let's get a Templar Sigma. Let's not do that. I might resurrect Bertie and we'll see. So we've got rifled barrels anyway, this will be very useful. So the discovery of barrel rifling led to increases in speed and accuracy. Both dwarfs and men claim credit for this invention. Of course they do. Just how it goes. Alright, you're going to have to run a little faster there, mate.
It is for the best.
Sure is. Okay, we can get there in one more turn. It does look like these guys have decided to drag their feet a bit. I don't think they're confident in attacking. And nothing else is near enough by, though there are a lot of Wintertooth folks in the area. Elendeling is apparently heading back down this way. That's perfect. And Middenheim exists. So let's see. Oh, one thing I did want to do. We haven't quite leveled that up yet. But let's see where we are at. We can get them at rank 6 by default, and we can get 2 more of them. So more warrior priests would be amazing. Empire Captains at level 10 is also incredibly strong. I love that too. But no, we're going to wait a couple more turns. 5 more turns. Are we ever going to get them? Maybe. Maybe I should just recruit a couple. I mean, these 2 have gotten, but we do need to get replenishment in all the other armies as well. Particularly down here. Because Gelt is having to wait a long time between attacks. Oh my word. Okay, they all retreated. Oh, well now I don't know what to do about that. Oh, that's incredibly annoying. And also, if Ulbricht Anderson takes Averheim, he's probably just going to get attacked. Well, let's try and upgrade that. Maybe. Perhaps. Oh, I have no idea. And can I get a rogue fort as well? No, I can't afford it. Yeah, they're condensed now. The fact that there's 5 full stacks all within range of each other is a problem. That is definitely a problem. Although corruption's not too high here, so actually I might just do that. I think I'll just do that. Should keep him busy. So, yeah, there's nothing else interesting I can recruit, is there? I need to wait until I get to 16 for more Iron Drakes. I am going to get more Iron Drakes. I want to get 4 of them total. I think having 4 Iron Drakes would be amazing. I don't know what the hell I'll get rid of in order to make room for them. Handgunners? Are Iron Drakes better than handgunners? Sort of. But handgunners are great for taking out those key, scary boys. Probably get rid of the mortar, to be honest. Probably get rid of that mortar. Because I think Iron Drakes are better at killing infantry, especially infantry that don't have any ranged support. I think Iron Drakes are better at killing them than a mortar would be. Okay, so you're heading up there. Karl Franz is basically done. I am going to charge in here and I think take Montfort. I think. Though I might do that with Boris, actually. I might have Boris do that and have Franz move up behind him. It seems these guys are all spreading out again. God, there's a lot to decide, isn't there?
Bring me to my men.
Yeah, I'll bring you to your men. Calm down. Just, he loves his men. Can't get enough of them. Alright, we are going to attack Montfort. And we're going to take out all these guys. All the Graveguard, I think we can whittle down pretty easily with all of our ranged contingent. I may get rid of this 1 unit of free company, though.
Now.
And, oh my god, look at that. We get flipping winged lancers. Oh, how cool would that be? And then, if we're going to be using him to siege, it would make, you know what? We need to get the White Wolves for his army, don't we? We just need him in there. We just need him in there. The White Wolves, our expert archers, fighting alongside a bunch of elven archers, I think is very cool. Them proving their mettle against these, you know, these fey folk. I think that's really fun. I think it's a fun dynamic. Gives them a fun little narrative to have them in competition. So, this is what we're attacking. Hopefully, it'll do the job. What is the garrison looking like? Also, there's a motorbike going by. Hopefully, you can't hear it. Okay, so it is a settlement battle, but it's not a walled settlement, so this is exactly what I was after. So, the towers and things will be a bit of a nuisance, of course, but I should be able to whittle this stuff down really well. They have a Terrorgeist and some bats. So yeah, between Boris and some Grey Wizard support, and possibly range support, though I might dive in pretty deep in order to get rid of them. We'll see, but I think we got this. Okay. B-dubs. Got all of our Outriders. Get a Reichsguard up the top. It's weird having Reichsguard without anti-large bonuses. It's very strange. God, look how irregular the White Wolves are. I thought these guys were fairly irregular. They're incredibly irregular. Jolly fancy though, aren't they? Sure are. The White Wolves, covered in blue. I'd call them Blue Wolves, personally, but that's just me. Then, of course, we have our incredibly solid front line. It's going to hold for days. Let's get you guys... You know what? Let's get you guys together. Oh, that's the swordsman. Oh, that's fine. I'll keep him on this side. Nadkoch. Could go with him. Group them rather broadly. That'll do. Okay, good. So, move you up. Move you guys up. Move you up. Oh, there's the tower that's shooting me. Oh, there it is. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Just Bretonian settlements are amazing. They look so good. Genuinely shocked how good they look. I think that was moving forward. I don't know why he was moving forward. Yeah, well, you may as well attack that too. Yeah, Bretonian settlements I think are among my favourite. I think they might be just my favourite, honestly. Just flat out, they look amazing. They really do. They're just so fantastical. Absolutely great. So, is that dealt with yet? Yes, it is. Good. Let's get that black coach. Cheeky sod. What are you doing? What are you doing that weird angle? So strange. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, imagine these Melkoths on him to slow him down. Let's move you up. Pull you guys back. You need to stop being, like, right in the front line there. It's a real problem. Oops. Alright, Boris. Let's buff him. So you got magic damage, so it's up to you to... Oh, that's still alive. I thought I saw that die. Okay, never mind. Alright, screw it. Let's do that. God, I love the effects on that. So good. Where are you? There you are. So, you lot, can you actually shoot the barricade? I feel like that would actually be quite useful. Let's move you in. Marvellous. Kinda want to hit these guys with a spell again. Kinda do. Okay, barricade got destroyed very quickly, so that's good. Alright, they're not doing anything over there, that's nice. Alright, let's pull you this way. I'll have them help over here. You know, actually, probably better off over here. We have you guys. Because you can reach over the top a bit better over here. So let's do that. Terrorgeist is terrorizing, as he do. Okay, let's charge you in. I know I didn't want you in there the whole time, but I'm going to need you in there. He's not getting in there, is he? No, he's not. Okay, let's go get the Terrorgeist. That's a problem, actually. That is all a big problem. Oh, there's fire into there. Buddy, I told you to come over here too. Go, let's buff him. Yeah, big damage over here. Big damage. But we're about to do big damage too. It's really the infantry that we need to kill en masse. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's blast him.
Missiles ready, my Graf. At your service.
Alright, shoot at the side of them, please. Alright, you can hit harder and all. Good lad. Oh, so much infantry coming in. Oh, you know what? We got him. 322. Yeah, okay, we got him. Let's just use Pit of Shades over and over again. That's our new plan, alright? That's our new plan. That's how we play now. Yeah, you stay where you are. Put your own damage resistance up just for a second. Okay, more are coming. We got rid of the Terrorgeist. Let's go for them. Do I want to charge the cavalry in yet? Certainly tempting. Certainly tempting. Buff their melee attack, please. You guys in each other's way. I really can't tell. I'm going to move you guys a little bit. Yeah, these guys are holding brilliantly. I don't want to hit over there or over here. I think over here maybe, although I might actually go with a pendulum this time. Just because the line here is sort of perfect. Not half bad. Okay, let's go for the Vargulf, please. Go for him. Alright. Now we're doing it. Oh, their lord is on his way in. We've almost cleared the place. We've almost cleared the place. Almost. Can actually go down very fast. And this is going well. Yep, it's all looking good. All melee defense for everyone, please. Very nice. And yeah, same again. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that upset everybody. That's what I like to see. And looks like that's going to be army losses. That's a win. Lost a lot of our halberds though. Our front line doesn't half take damage. Oh no. Run, Swords of Ulrich. You know what? You guys stay back. And you guys, shoot the snot out of him, please. Thanks. Marvellous. And yeah, we handled it. I think. Are we going to keep pushing in? We may have to keep pushing in to handle, like, this nonsense. Aww. All sorts of Ulrich. Bless him. Zombies. Alright, I'm going to charge him. I'm just going to charge him. And I'm going to hit there. No, I'm not. Not going to bother. We're just going to go for this guy. Yeah, in you go. Go kill the corpse cart, please. We're going to actually need a lot of carts for corpses once we take this place. Heroic victory, though. Hell yeah. Excellent stuff. So the Swords of Ulrich, once again, they always take a beating. They're not the most elite of units. They're just swordsmen with frenzy. You know, it's not a big deal. They do get a lot of kills, though. They are quite killy. But the main thing that I wanted to see is that the White Wolves did outperform all the Glade Guard. I mean, they were going to because they have high stats, but like, it's, you know, as a human, I feel obliged to point this out. But yeah, there we go. Got rid of another one of their armies. So here's the question: do I raise or sack it, and then just dip back into the fort? I think that is what we're going to do. We're going to sack it, Okay, knowing that this is going to be harder for them to defend next time around, and I can get a bunch of replenishment in Helm Guard and wait for the next army to come in here and try and hold it, so we can get one at a time that way. Because right now, I am still losing too much of my army to maintain taking territory, you know? They have an inflated number of armies, which is great for me, you know? If I can whittle them down, then they'll have a sensible amount, as standard again, and we can just go in and wipe it all out. I also kind of want to get rid of the greenskins down here, even though they're not technically on the agenda. It would really help bring Louis back online, you know? Anyway, with that in mind, what I might do is get rid of the free company, or what I could do instead is bring back Bertie. Hey, Bert. Hey, Bert. Can I not? Oh no, I can't pass any units to you because he doesn't have any movement. And for some reason, he needs to have movement to be given troops. Very odd. Anyway, we've got a student, a scribe, and a kidnapper. Oh dear. Stealing objects is good business. Stealing people is more lucrative. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to build up Bertie again. He did actually level up when he died. 6 times. Wow. Talk about a last hurrah. He leveled up 6 times in that last turn before he died? That's insane. Although I'm kind of not surprised given what he was up against, but Jesus. Okay, Honest Steel gives him great sword bonuses. Imperial Gunnery, I do like the idea of giving him like a bunch of mortars or something. I think that would be fun. So let's do that. Cool. Marvellous. I should also make him fervent, really. You know, to lower corruption. That would be on brand. You know what, I'm actually going to do that. I am actually going to do that. We're going to make him a bit fervent. Just a bit. Good. And then next episode, we are going to work on giving him a really cool army. Okay, we're going to start queuing up some cool units for him, and we're going to see what he ends up with. I think it'll be fun. So, guys, this is where I'm going to love you and leave you. It is a longer episode than before, but we're having to do a lot of big battles, so it makes sense that that's going to happen. Also, a lot of time between battles deciding what the hell we're going to do, because any wrong step means losing an entire army, so, you know. But anyway, guys, if you're enjoying this, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.